Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, New Mystery of the Danganronpa, because we are on the investigation of the murder of Nagito Komaeda, who, I'm gonna be brutally honest, I did not expect to get murdered, because he kind of felt like a final villain, so let's see what's going on. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's. Looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? Well, the time of death, obviously. The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What are we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So, it also has a clock function. It means that Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill! Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Always fresh, never frozen. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means, whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. Oh, you mean, nobody? But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they wouldn't need a time to prepare. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Oh, you mean everyone? Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, what about for you, Fujiko? I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip's gonna end, right? I can finally go back home! Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. Hey. What do you mean, something? It's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Don't bring up strange stuff like that. Okay, well, Chiaki. Me too. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about the sprinkler. That's, one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
See?
Oh! Can you see the red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. There's no way blood could get up there, right? Yeah, that's... Plus it's in a straight line. That's weird. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. Should remember this. We got the truth bullet for the blood on the girder. Girder is a fun word. I'll just say it all day. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. Oh, that's a bit weird, my man. Sonia!
So just as
If
I
only
thought.
everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish this class trial, then we can think about what will happen after that. What about this Monokuma plushie? Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Hey! No response. No response! He's dead, Jim. There he is. Just kidding! I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with ya. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like got stabbed. Going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something? No. I had nothing to do with that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he would do that. Huh?
You're so
He's
evil.
probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. You better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. What? Looks like those annoyances are gone. Is that serious or not? It wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Interesting. Okay, what about the fire grenades? It's like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Wait, was that a lighter down there? Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Which is a bit weird. I'm really curious about that. And worried. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Yeah, that's a lighter. Well, nevertheless, the evidence isn't really all that strange. I don't know, but what about the lighter? Yeah. Ah, this is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire, I was gonna say.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them. Really?
which means
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. It caused the fire to destroy evidence. It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... yeah, it's curious indeed. Alright. I think it's time to look at the man himself. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. Now I need to Oh, that's really gross, actually. Everything about it. Okay, first off, the hand. This knife is stabbed right through Nagito's hand. Did the killer do this? Could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Now I mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife. You can tell by the weird serrated edge.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
it cannot be.
Then they could have finished him off with the spear. How cruel indeed. Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife or using the spear all cool Jonathan Joestar style. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Reason they had to use the spear. Yeah. Survival knife added. What about his burnt rope here? Yeah. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope. It looks like the tip of the rope burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? But that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That's strange. Left hand. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this looks like a slice. It's probably the reason. That his wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Regardless, doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off in the middle of the palm. What? It definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered? No, that's weird. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only on the... What? It's like he was holding something. No, that wouldn't even make sense. Why is it only on this part?
see?
See, just as I said, it's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. Huh, but it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make this blood splatter like this? That's weird. He had to be gripping something and have the back of his hand on something, or... I don't know. Okay, well, let's check his face, because what's going on there? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. Blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth's covered with duct tape. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. I got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Jackie moved past Kazuichi and means squatted down next to Nagito's face. Oh well. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be
I'll
fine.
be fine. I'll put it right back out once I'm done investigating here.
Hey.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face looks like it mostly came from the slice of his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, but the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. Yeah, so it was put there before. What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking in, toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Which means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got the wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is there something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. Let's put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Yep, that's a big deal. Okay, what about the feet? Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to Monokuma file, the wounds on his leg are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, but they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it.
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge against him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Yeah. If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it.
If he doesn't let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Got another truth bullet. We're getting a lot of those. So is the spear part of... yeah, it's a part of the rope too, I guess. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. Use the whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear, so it's like a kusarigama or whatever. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! It's the, this is the spear of Gungir, right? That's what Odin uses in Final Fantasy. Or Gungelance, if you want to translate it. You definitely just came up with that right now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did this spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Was it wrapped around his hand? That would explain it. It's about the size of a human fist, yeah. So a certain section of the cord doesn't have any blood on it. Okay, so it was wrapped around his hand. Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. I think we got pretty much everything here. I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as this? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess it's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gotten in trouble tying him up with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Okay, other areas inside the warehouse first. I'll leave here, yep. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, what is this thing? Because I saw it before and it didn't look... It was an MP3 player! I was super right! This is literally an iPod in a dock. Wow, okay. There's an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? Oh, that was the music earlier. Looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know the music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. The music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Was it to drown out screams? Perhaps? Monokuma panels? A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panels near the curtain on the back tipped over and burnt. Did the fire do that? Why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. Yeah, they're all nice. That's weird. Hey, wait a second. Oh my god. I think I know what happened. When Akane kicked the door down, they all fell, and it started a Rube Goldberg machine that led to his death. Oh jeez. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason the panel's tipped over is... Yeah, when Akane kicked open the door... Yeah. She kicked it open. Could it be, was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey, hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Yeah, oh jeez. Hope it doesn't mean Akane's labeled as the technical killer. Tons of books. Bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they all contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. Sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Oh, it's not like I'm missing much. We did the world a favor, I guess. Okay, so let's just talk here. Akane, do you have anything new? Matter? Oh, nope. That's about it for here then. Or not. What am I missing? These boxes? All these CDs are copies of Monokuma's music. Should have been burnt too. Get it? Burnt CDs. Hey yo. Chiaki, anything new? Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there's an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burned to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey, hey.
But there's a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You're right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Ha! You were thinking that, huh? You know what? I actually was. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me?
Just
Oh my, screwing, how lewd. Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes, I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you probably just keep your mouth shut. I should actually go back here and take a look for any... Oh, I didn't mean to click on you.
you're pathetic.
Yeah, I actually wanted to go to the back because I didn't check for secret Monokumas. Which I should totally do. I do not see one. Okay, well, that's fine. And let's just double check here. You're not one, are you? No. Still areas I have to investigate. What? Where? Is it the line? Tons of tipped over panels. Did the fire do that? Okay, we did this one already. Oh, Jesus, a long one too. Okay. Yeah, we did this one. Okay. Wait, was that new? No. Okay, so Sonia, do you have anything new to say? Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me, there's something you need to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished up investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? What did she say? It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you? What were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
Oh my!
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus! Shit! Oh my god! What? I love you so much! Oh my god! This is a beautiful moment. This is a beautiful moment. I need to take a screenshot. I love you. Me too, man. There we go. Perfect. Sonia!
I am sorry!
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if it was announced to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. Wait, the bombs Nagito brought they were from the military base, which means they're fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. You know what? I think that's a fair assumption.
That plan was an utter failure.
Oh, I see you in the corner there, little bunny.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
I love you.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That was a big deal. I still can't believe Kazuichi survived that. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb, to make us believe that the bombs he set up were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. I got her account. Alright, pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I'm wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base of Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? Won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas too, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
And it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay! There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we have to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. So I'm like 90% certain who did this, but I'm not going to say. Except it should be pretty obvious if you've been listening to what my observations were. What about the giant robot factory? I feel like that place is fairly important. Okay, so we gotta be on the lookout for more Monokumas as well, because I need them. Break room, we've got the fire grenades, anything inside. There's nothing on the floor, it looks like clue, not even trash. Well, I guess we're just not going in there. Manufacturing equipment. Enormous machine, it would stop for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Truck! Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought him here. Other than that, nothing particularly catches my eye. What about is the machine a separate one? Okay, laptop. This might be interesting. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on the laptop, as he's watching us, yep. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means the video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. The thought in mind, tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Can't click on this, obviously. Life size looks like there aren't any clues here. Okay, Sonia, you have thoughts?
My,
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
well,
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh? Now why do you say that?
do you have a minute?
If you hid your bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do not think that the group is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that.
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip apart these so we can confirm it. Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed around with it?
Easy as
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. You should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
Tell us the truth, the bombs that are there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm now just telling you for the first time. Whew! I'm relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Monokuma's count has been added. Okay. Alright, well... Leave here? Yeah, sure. That's about it for here, I guess. Next up, we go to... Where'd you like to go? I think I clicked back. I hope I... Yes, I did. Good. Okay, I want to check out Giant Robot Factory, because that place might have some use. Military base, we'll get some time out of fairly shortly, but it's this place that I'm curious about. Also, I'm making sure to walk because I know my creature needs some more steps. This place. What's up with this? Seeking Industries. Such a cool intro. Like, nothing? Really? Not the fact that they are building people? And, like, that could very easily be... Is that a JoJo reference with the eye? Because, you know, Cinderella, whatever. Like, the fact that... Like, that Nagito could have been a robot this whole time, and we wouldn't know. I don't know, man. Okay, nothing there. To the military base. Alright. Let's begin Virtuous Mission. Hey, there we go. Wrong button. How's our pet doing? Do we get a further evolution, or is it just gone? Oh? It's an egg! Goodbye, Usami the Hedgehog. It wants to give you something. We got Century Potpourri and Menacing Focus! Nice! Goodbye. Well, there we go. Sayonara, Monami. Was the potpourri just a regular item? I'm pretty sure it just was. I think I had it before. But what was that ability that we got? Let's see here. Where's... now I want to click here. That doesn't say. That's okay. Cool. We'll just equip that later and give it some use. Unless it's... Where's our skills actually located? I don't actually know. It's not under us, is it? Skills list. Was it Menacing Focus that we got? I think so. Yeah. Menacing Focus. Greatly increases focus gauge. That is really good. That's actually super great. Nice. Military base. Let's head in. We're actually going to explore it, or is it just this screen, I wonder? Okay, so we got... Well, first off, helicopter. Is this the dreadful helicopter? The one that executed Teruteru? Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Nope. What about the Panzer tank? The bombs are fake. This might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Trucks? I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. Was there?
However...
Okay. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind, he said as much in his video message. Yeah, he said you were surprised, right. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he had to weed out the traitor. Now, was that really it? Did Nagito only want to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. This truck? Huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it! Now, what did you find? Huh? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... a survival knife. Wait, that's... Yeah, same one. Is that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once. That's everyone, though. Not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Wow, there's not much else here. That's surprising. You have anything to say about the place? Damn it. It's a dangerous place, the reason why all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they better take care of these. I agree. Open carry is dumb. Sorry, what? It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. That's it? Wow, okay, that place is very little. Wow, okay. I feel like I'm missing stuff, though. That ain't good. So how much is it for a little dude to hatch now? And I'm leaving that poop there to keep his despair up. 87. We can get that just by walking to where we have to go, I bet. Level up! Hey, we're level 60. Nice, nice. Oh, it's not true nice, though. True nice. Shin nice comes later. We might get to Shin nice by the end of the game. Alright, let's go to Island 4 for Nezumi Castle. I wonder if that lighthouse is actually a thing, or if that's just for decoration of an otherwise pretty barren, wasteland. 4th Island. Alright, Nezumi Castle. I honestly feel like it's Usami. I think it just makes too much sense, Let's head on in. Zoop. We haven't gone anywhere in here, though. It's like I really wonder. Oh my god, look at this spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on its and on it is hanging from the wall. Spear's definitely it, right?
I see.
This is I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end.
Also,
Plus, looks like one of the spears on the wall is actually missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. No, it's kind of cool. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this, There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord could be easy to use. It definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that be? I don't know. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel like I'm getting any close to the truth. I was gonna say, I'm feeling like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm feeling a strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time thinking about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. We found one piece of evidence, and that's pretty much. Killer must have taken the spear. Okay, so yeah, it's...
I see.
Okay, it's pretty much the same thing. I was actually feeling like this whole time, like, I feel like I'm missing evidence, But it turns out that, no, it's just like, the game is purposely making me be like, guess what? You're not finding evidence, boyo. And I'm like, oh man, I don't like that. I like, hey, what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the same thing? Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Well, let's give it some coffee. Eat. So apparently, if you want to have the best evolution, you want to have pretty much full... I'm not going to get one by the end of the game. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you kind of need full hope, full despair. So, I'll give stuff. I don't think I'm going to have any real worry about... Oh, I didn't mean to clean. Whoops, wrong button. I don't think I'll have any real, more time with characters after this, so might as well just do this. Use it all up. Plus, it looks happy. Look how happy Chibimi is. Yeah, considering we've taken like 6,000 steps through the whole game, I don't think we'll be getting it much further in its evolution. Who knows? Maybe I'm super wrong, but I think this is such a cool system, actually. I really love it. And I'm sure and yes, I do know Island Mode exists, and I do know that the Danganronpa 1 School Mode was made then retroactively based on the same thing. I know about all that. Will I be doing Let's Plays of School Mode? I've had people ask. Probably not. I just feel like the stories are already so big, I'm trying to do all the stories. Like, I'm pretty much right after this gonna be playing Ultra Despair Girls, because I have DR3 right there. I see it, and I can't play it till I play Ultra Despair Girls and then watch the anime to get the whole story. So, we'll get to that when that comes, but for now, like, let's finish this game, and then let's finish up Ultra Despair Girls, and then I'll watch. And it's interesting, because on the one hand, I've heard the English dub of Danganronpa 3 is the worst, but then I heard it also takes itself not very seriously, and you know what? I'd be kind of down for that. And honestly, I'm going to be super honest, and this is a controversial opinion. I like Funimation's dubs. I know some people hate them with a passion, but I do like their dubs. But I was mostly referring to the fact that all the voices are different, and like the dub of 1 had very, very different voices, and I could not stand that. Monokuma's English dub voice is the worst thing ever, and I might watch it in Japanese. I'm reminded about that, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll have to watch that though. And I know about the whole setup for it with the watch one episode of, I think, past, then one of future, something like that. Okay, so Nagito's house. Where is it? That's the wrong button. Nagito is way up here. Oh, hey. What's up, guys? How's it going? What's going on?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room, too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just, listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. Yo, that's pretty gross. I've seen some pictures of manga that had that, and it's gross. I didn't do that. Then do it! It's sweet because it's made of black bean paste. Black bean is so good, though. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. That's a reference to something that...
Bye-bye.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah, you're right. What's inside Nagito's room? So Nagito was living here. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a Zelda chest. Wait a second. That's the most Monami looking thing. The connections grow deeper. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling in the days as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair, so we could act as a stepping stone for the rest. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He is especially weird in these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue might be hidden here as well. Could it be the giant glowing chest? Treasure box? Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. There's a Monokuma. Could this be a treasure? Oh yeah, right. That treasure box. Shaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she's just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If it's here, this means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, Might be good to see what's inside. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito would have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Turned toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and the entries looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? It's gonna be like Paper Mario, where we die because we read the diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, 4, 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. Right when I was about to give up, my hand stopped at the entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Yeah, that's weird. He never... Huh? Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand. I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If you had come any later, he would have seen... If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student! Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. Whoa, you always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't. You have no fingers on your hands. Ah! See, bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too. Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me. What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister, unless this was that really bad anime, whose name is thankfully escaping me right now. I can't even... Imo. Oh god, it came back. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Yeah, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is this what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me! Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Still, I really want to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. That's curious. Get you. So apparently this is based off the Shin Megami Tensei 1 main character. What an obscure pull. Holy crap. What's in his mini fridge? Why does he have a mini fridge? There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Naga probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Oh! There isn't really much inside. Ah! What? Dude! Look! The only thing inside was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Wait! Big, bold English letters! I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is... Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. Worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Oh my god, he poured that into the bottles, and we threw it. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Okay, so those are placed into the fire bombs. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like the octagon?
Well,
The question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotels, too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
Should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there, too. We know it's there, actually, because we saw it. We read about it. He was probably hiding them somewhere in his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he had accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about the poison? Huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he? In the fire grenades, obviously. I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? No. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. Is he gonna say, I died and everyone's the victim, so no one's the victim or something? If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? What's in his cabinet? Bookshelf. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to the books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed into the shelves. It might take a lot of time for us to go thoroughly through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. What about his bed? Anything under it? It's a bed that comes with the cottages. Looks like the one in my room, but
Hey, hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. I was gonna make the joke, but hey man, you're gonna take my job, it's cool. Well, we should check just in case, for porn. No expectations, and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... oh, there's something here! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. I feel like the supermarket would supply that. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Probably mixing of chemicals. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Peeked under the bed once again, started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag end. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. I have no idea what that is. Okay, no ideas. A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying. Does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. No, it's obviously not, because we got a truth bullet. What's left in here? Bathroom? I don't know, shower room? Since it's structured like my room, the shower room is here. Looks like there aren't any clues. What do you have to say? The time for investigating is winding down.
So
The bookshelf might take some time. We should examine the other areas. Okay, now we'll do the bookshelf. A lot of books. Genres and types are also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Well, I guess my heart is just a bunch of amiibo then. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. It doesn't mean we should just ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, examining them one by one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were all still just a bunch of random books and items. Still no way there are any clues here. Huh? Oh, wait. Well, the file was... Oh, wait. There's another one. A seal! Indeed, it's a school's bad... Okay, yeah. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Huh! Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I'm sorry, boy, I think that's the truth. I opened the file, I held my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this was really only my information, then why is the file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there's information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them, too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe you'd make up such a strange lie. But, so this means the rest of it might be a lie, too? I turned the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and my weight, and so forth, blood type, because it's Japanese. There's one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There's no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is that the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's here from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Good questions.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here, too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Jacqueline against me appeared in the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
Huh, what happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Huh. So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked about that Byakuya for no reason, what? Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist, what? You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm very confused. You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. Oh, what? That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami. What, a fake? I can't believe that, actually. The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Then you should be using they, Basically, they don't exist. Because they don't exist, they're able to exist as anybody. That's their talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he wasn't involved? Or when he was involved in his killing school life?
So cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was just lying to us this whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What couldn't he help?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything about it except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. Huh? In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway.
Anyway. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up. This revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical... Oh. Huh. Based on that context, if I had to guess...
No.
Maybe he was just complaining that his cursed wand of the earth is nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still don't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys wouldn't find out.
Could it be?
So just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy, sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then, we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Interesting. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was that a
this?
wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Wow, he's fast with that. Oh no, that chime just now.
What is most important for living things.
Thinking.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
The fact that it's labeled as the last one is surprising.
I'll see you soon.
Well, then again, we know that the time's running out, so... The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we're so focused on that file. Still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Well, guys, next time we're heading out for the final trial, perhaps? We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be the last one at all. Be interesting to see if it is. So yeah, we'll see you next time for some more Danganronpa 2, guys. Ciao.